All right, let's do it. I'm already halfway through doing something annoying here, which is I'm trying to get all of my console emulation and stuff going. So I'm gonna just keep doing that while people join in and get comfy. Everyone, you know, settles in and whatnot. Oh, does that one not have it? No, it does. Okay. I heard something weird. What the hell's Instagram talking about? I definitely shared it. Yeah, okay, whatever. Instagram's dumb. Okay, and then this just set into group 5, so that's on my Neve. Gotta get the Neve sound. The sound of Neve. I don't know if anyone listens to the UBK Happy Fun Time Hour, but that's a thing there. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and toss it onto our final little pop here. And set this so it doesn't clip, but nope. Where is it? Yep. This is another reason I don't like Ableton.
Carry the weight. See a space cowboy.
Is this not the right channel? No, yeah, this is Raj. Okay, and I'm trying to do it here. There we go.
Carry the weight. See a space cowboy.
Ooh, that's too much. Let's pull that back.
See a space.
Ableton.
See a space cowboy.
Wow, that's lagging like a lot. I'm guessing because of OBS. Oh, whatever. Okay, where was I? Okay, so I think I got through all of the vocals. Let's go ahead and drop it on my keys. You know what? On the keys, I'm gonna be lazy and just do it on, because I'm kind of treating it as a combo thing anyway, and I'm distorting it. So I'll just put it after Helix Native here, and this will be, so hold on, let me do drums, bass, guitars, keys is 4. Okay, and that can be 4.
See a space cowboy.
No, fuck. God damn it. What are you? Yeah.
Saint or a sinner, my days are my winners, my dreams are my picture, my breakfast is dinner, my gun is my mirror, my friends are my villains. I come from the village where love is your.
Whoa, why is this so freaking slow?
Saint or a sinner, my days are my winners, my dreams are my picture, my breakfast. Saint or a sinner, my days are my winners, my.
That's annoying. Wow, yeah, this is slowing down everything a whole heck of a lot. Let me, hold on, I'm gonna restart this session just because, Jesus, that's bad. And maybe if I restart it, it'll work better. How's everyone doing tonight? Oh, I forgot to get beer. Damn. I guess it's gonna be a dry stream. Unintentionally dry stream. Okay, come on. Hurry this up. At least Ableton doesn't take nearly as long as like Pro Tools to load up. Okay. Fucking Pro Tools just be here forever. Okay. Here's hoping that this is maybe gonna run a little bit faster. If not, I will just deal with it. And then maybe touch stuff up after the stream. Come on. Okay, there's my noise. Great.
Saint or a sinner, my day. Saint or a sinner, my days are.
That's much better. Cool. And then do the same thing for my piano here, because this is basically one sound as well.
Saint or a sinner, my.
But you're not playing there. You play choruses. Cool. Yeah. Gonna be doing a lot of that. Git fiddles. This only happens here. This is not super important.
When you feel it, your loss is a vicious.
Great. You are going to be track. You're going to be 3. Copy that. I guess I should actually treat separately. So. What? No. What just happened? Okay. Oh, right thing happened. Weird.
When you feel it.
Too much. That's good. And then that way I'll be glitching. Glitching the console emulated cool thing instead of. And then first guitar. Same difference. What's on the first guitar? Yeah, that's correct. Alright, and what's a good place to test this? Probably here.
But we start the phase, we drink.
I'm not doing it.
Smothers my window, flame hard to rekindle. World crumble around me.
Yeah, that looks about right. Cool. Then pop one more of these bad boys on. Oh, and then I'm gonna have to do groups, but oh, I didn't flatten this. Yeah, let's go ahead and flatten that. So that way I just have a. Okay, so that's crap. So that builds in. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna undo that and add a group here so that I can at least pull out the side chain. Do that here. And now we can freeze this. Okay. Flatten. Paste. And you're gonna be my group 2.
Smothers my window.
And you only play the choruses. Yep. That right back down. Alright. This is gonna be bass. Cool. And then 18 million drum tracks. Woo! Alright, do I want to do kicks individually or kicks? Yeah, I want to do kicks individually. Okay, so this will come after here. And this starts off right away, so.
Hard, cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes at every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs, got my hope from the doubters. Memories start to fade, sweet dreams.
Cool. That works. Then grab the kick in the chorus. Yeah. Help that knock a little harder. 808s. This one I'm a little worried about because is this just going to distort like crazy? Let's find out.
Hard, cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes at every.
Make sure this is actually helping and not hurting here. Okay, so that's interesting because it's actually pulling some of the mid-range out, but it's boosting the low end, and I don't know if I like that or not. You know what? This is already saturated enough that I'm actually going to leave the 808s out of this. I could maybe, or you know what? Let me try. I'm going to do a different. Let me try a different thing. Let me try like Neve and not distort as much. Wow. Okay, I kind of like what that's doing. The Neve one really has like crazy low ends. That might be fitting here. Also, I hope you're listening to this on like headphones or nice speakers, because otherwise you're not going to hear the 808s like even a little bit. Cool. And I'm already distorting the hell out of this as well. So this is my... Make sure this makes sense. got something to it. We'll see. I might end up getting rid of that later. Hats. Do these need to be separate? I guess these all play separate. Yeah, let me try just doing it on the group and being lazy here. Okay. And all right, what's got test
Hardcore world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes at every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs, got my hope from the doubters.
Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, hats, claps. The claps always happen together, so I can do this one as well. Really gonna have to watch out here because I feel like I can already hear it getting a little crunchy, a little warm. Is that the claps? All right, trap snare. So.
I begin the middle of war and peace. Hardcore world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes at every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs, got my hope from the doubters. Memories start to fade, sweet dreams begin.
All right. Old school snare for the chorus. And what else we got? Snare roll. This one's not super important. Let me just grab this so I can copy and paste. Probably a waste of CPU here.
I'm not a saint or a sinner, my I'm not a
Okay. Cool. Snare roll. Crash. But I want you before the EQ.
saint or a sinner. Saint or a sinner, my days are
Cool. Almost done. Almost done. We can get through it, guys. There's nobody watching me, but we can get through it. This is the dirty, boring, tedious parts of mixing. This is really mix prep. This is stuff I would have an assistant do if I was like a super huge pro mixer and could have assistants. I guess I'm doing all wet here, so I might as well do it after the reverb here then.
saint or a sinner, my days. Saint or a sinner, my days are my winners, my dreams are my
Noise reverse. Where am I doing this? There's only like one spot I'm even doing this.
Real folks who never wanted to deal dope, seen the world that is dark. Real folks who never wanted to deal dope, seen the world.
Okay. And the falling hat sound. Take that. Tom fill.
Heard you.
It's the one annoying thing about not having printed those things is it keeps like every time I play through it, it fucking just
5 we don't miss.
rings out.
5 we don't miss. 5 we don't miss. 5 we 5 5 we
Ooh,
5 we don't miss. 5 we don't miss.
great. And
5
lick a sticka.
5 we don't miss. But my 5 we don't miss. But my heart 5 we don't miss.
Cool. All right, and then let me just do a couple more things for groups. And then we can get into the mix proper. Where's Slate Digital? Okay. Virtual mix rack. Would this go after or before? No, this will go before. And I want VCC mix bus. Miz bus.
5 we don't miss. But my heart 5 we don't miss. But my heart again. gets torn into when I see what this world is now morphed into. But no matter what, we gon' get through. Kicking off the blues and taking off like
That's already like distorting so much. Is that because of this?
5 we don't.
Hold on, if I do group bypass.
5 we don't miss. But my heart it gets torn into when I see what.
No, that's got to be just hitting my limiter super hard already because I'm really squishing it, which we will deal with in a second because there's better ways to do that. So
5 we don't miss, but my heart it gets torn into when I see what this world is now morphed into. But no matter what, we gon'
Hey Mason, I'm just going through and adding all my virtual Mizbuzz bullshit. Yeah, what's a good place? Cool, that's fine. That leaves... Oh, I should group my keys together. There we go. All keys. Mix bus. Then we about to master this bitch.
God from the signal, life is never that simple. Lies.
Actually, here, what's a good place?
Saint or a sinner, my days are my winners, my dreams are my picture, my breakfast is.
Thank you. It's way too distorted right now, although that's kind of a thing in trap. I was trying to find a good reference track, and it's like really, really hard because I don't actually like most of the mixing.
Some of my villains, I come from the village where love is your killer, where love gets you killed if you.
Yeah, align that for the... Okay, and then do I do one giant vocal one? I guess I should do separate ones for the rappers and for the singing vocals, Rap Fox. Who gets loud? I guess they all kind of do.
Real folks who never wanted to deal dope. Seen the world at its darkest and bleakest and still hope. Know that kindness ain't a weakness, just a sign of our uniqueness. Hard as you work to get it, that's how hard you work to keep it. Not a secret, I just rap to offset my setbacks. Trying to get the bounty like I'm jet black, so respect that.
Do this before I do any compression. Gonna replace that compressor.
Real folks who never wanted to.
Fine. Cool. I think that's it for groups. All right, let's go 0 to hero on this here. Master. First, let's turn this bad boy down. Well, no, actually, you know what? For now, we're going to keep that there. I'm just going to go down like 2 dB. So that it doesn't distort as hard while I'm working on this. Okay, and so first things first. So I do want to do another sum. So much saturation. Gotta just shave those transients. Turn on noise reduction on everything, right? Yes. Okay, good. Okay, cool. So, virtual mix rack. Then, people, mastering engineers will probably make fun of me for it, but Clariphonic on the mix bus. gotta be careful with this one because it's so easy to absolutely fry something. This is already pretty bright. I'm not gonna do a ton here, but get a little bit going. And let it hear it on the,
Hardcore world.
damn it.
Hardcore world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs, got my hope from the doubters. Memories start to fade, sweet dreams begin to sour.
Yeah, really just, you know, brightens it, pushes it forward a little bit, cleans up a little bit of mud in the low mids. That's what it's about. That's what we're doing here. Okay, cool. So then other things that I want to do on the master, I am going to get... let's go ahead and get the tape MU going. I don't know. I'm not guaranteed to like this because while I do this on most of my productions, and I always turn the noise reduction all the way down because fuck adding extra noise. This shit's noisy enough as it is. Yeah, this changes the way the low end works enough that I might not want it. So let's see how it sounds, and also you need to actually do this thing by default with the half-inch and FG9 settings. It will boost your level, so I always turn it down a little bit so I don't fool myself. But this is probably gonna be way too loud.
Hardcore.
Yep, there it is. Okay, so let's just start at -6 and 5.
Hardcore world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs. Hardcore world.
That already sounds like it's absolutely mangling my 808s.
Hardcore world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs, got my hope from the doubters. Memories start to fade, sweet dreams begin to sour. Wind smothers my window, flame hard to rekindle. World crumble around me, begging God for the signal. Life is never that simple. Lies dismantle temples. That pain that left me crippled, refine me like a chisel. You find me in the middle of war.
Let me try.
Hardcore world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs, got my hope from the doubters. Memories start to fade, sweet dreams begin to sour. Wind smothers my window, flame hard to rekindle. World crumble around.
You know what? Yeah, I don't think this is a tape track because that's not really music that lived on tape, you know? There's enough like other shit in there that's doing that. But yeah, like, you know, rock stuff, even metal stuff, a lot of sometimes electronic stuff, but like electronic is where it gets weird because you do need to be careful with your transients there. And here, this is just like, this is not striking me as something where the tape emulation is going to work. So I get to skip it and save some CPU, which, hooray, because I'm already fucking racking it up over here. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead, let's get some master compression going. How about that? My trusty alpha master here. So what I use this for is MS compression. So that's mid-side, meaning I compress the middle of the signal and the stereo spectrum separately. But the way I dial this in is sort of by ear. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to compress this a lot, turn up the master, the threshold here. I'm going to leave the attack where it is. I kind of like the default setting. I'm going to turn on the... wait, where's the side chain? Oh, okay, yeah. So I want the side at a high pass side chain, and I want to high pass it at, let's say, because we have so much bass, let's say 70. I usually do like 80 or something like that. Let's start at 70, and we'll see how it's reacting. And what I'm going to do is get a decent amount of compression going, and I'm going to play with the release and see where the release feels right to me.
Hardcore world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter. Cutting through hard.
And first, actually, I'm going to drop this a little lower.
Hardcore world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs, got my hope from the doubters.
Kind of liking it right there. I'm going to go the other direction, see if I arrive at the same thing.
Hardcore world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs, got my hope from the doubters. Memory start.
Started feeling around there, so a little tiny bit faster. So I'm looking for where the groove starts popping out to me, and that's kind of where it felt good to me. So now I'm going to dial this back a bit.
Hardcore world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind.
And undo channel link. So now this becomes the middle and this becomes the stereo controls, and they'll be doing different stuff over here.
Hardcore world, but even
Yeah, that's kind of what I expected. So I got a ton of stuff going on in the center,
hardcore world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind.
and not a whole lot in the stereos, which is different actually. Let me check the chorus. And I'm shooting for like under 2 dB basically. Generally. And I'm gonna do 1.5 dB of makeup gain on both of them. Check this. And
Hardcore world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes at every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs, got my hope from the doubters. Memories start to fade, sweet dream.
yeah, I like what that's doing. It is boosting the level a little bit. I'll actually just so I'm not fooling myself. Let's pull this back down to 1 because it's not super consistent, at least in the chorus.
Hardcore world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes at every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs, got my hope from the doubters. Memories start to fade, sweet dreams begin to.
Okay, well, for one thing, I love how that's making that kick knock.
Hardcore world, but even colder without you.
Let's check the chorus again. Yeah, I like it. There's definitely, it tightens up, just gives it a little bit more punch. So that's great. And then let's get a little more. So that's always my first step of compression, just to get that little bit of really slow attack and medium slow release stuff happening on both the MS. After that, probably I'll do. Let's try one thing to kind of control transients, so that'll become more of a faster attack, faster release thing, and then maybe another kind of slow attack, fast release to like get it really punchy. And for this, I like. This is what I'm here for. I'm here to educate. And I would normally say to drink beer, but I don't have any with me right now. Might have a little pause for me to hydrate. Okay, so let's go with the Kush. This is so I've been playing around with this AR1, and I've been really digging this thing. This is a little wild fucking compressor. Oh, and you can already hear the noise floor that really pushed up. First, whoa, wild. Okay. That's at least. And what I'm doing here is I'm making sure that both like on and bypassed, the level is about the same, just so I'm not fooling myself into thinking something sounds better because it's louder. And so this guy, I think I want to use this guy as my slow attack. So I'm going to slow this attack down quite a bit. Release 100 milliseconds should be good. You know what? Let's do it. Yes, louder is more bad. The Yngwie philosophy. More is more. Okay, cool. And the next thing is that turn that mix down because that's way too much compression as it is. Let's just start at 50 and see what that sounds like. I'm not sure I'm actually loving that here. Let me try it. So I'm going to do my little trick of closing my eyes and bypassing this a bunch of times and then seeing whether I like it bypassed or seeing whether I like A or B better and then finding out whether it's bypassed or not. Okay, cool. I actually liked it on more. I hear when I wasn't looking at the thing and was just listening, I was definitely hearing it get wider and a little bit bigger. And I definitely wanted to get a little, because I listened to this on my surround system a little while back, and it was just like everything just super down the middle. So I want to get a little more width out of it, and I feel like this is giving it to me. Maybe I'll just pull down the mix a little more. Alright, cool. I can dig that. And then last, and actually before I do this one, no, should I do this before or after? Let's do. I'm gonna try before, and maybe that'll work. But I want to get. Let's try this guy. This is more of a rock compressor when I think about it, so maybe this won't be the hotness, but maybe it'll work. And I want a pretty fast attack here. Let's go with 1 millisecond and fast release. Let's do 2. I generally keep this at like 1.5, but let's try this at 2. That's already a lot. I can hear that doing quite a bit. So that does need a little makeup gain. These are tricky because this adds brightness, and there's like a little bit of a low mid cut thing, so I have to be careful with it. You can really hear it like brighten up the hi-hats, for example. Gotta be careful with all these emulations. Am I? I don't know. This is just like how I learned to make stuff sound good. I mean, it helps that I've been doing this since I was 16. I actually, let's pull this to extend a little bit, because this might be a little too much. Those hi-hats are getting pretty annoying. I guess I could actually control that on the hi-hats, so let me go ahead and... where am I hearing that? Damn it, I thought you were a bell. Here, be a bell. And final thing, since we're getting stuff louder, is to grab my clipper, which is Kazra K-Clip 3. And that's going to go right before my limiter. And cool. Okay, that loaded on the right thing. And we're doing multiband, baby. Want like maybe 3 dB of clip. That sounds about right. And subtract the same amount at the end. Ceiling is this. I don't want that. I want it to go through the ceiling into my actual limiter. 4 dB. Let's take this down to 4. Post -4. You can hear that obviously getting louder. I'll take this down another bit just to even it out. you can hear that's really like the snares and the kicks knock a lot harder when I do it this way. So what this is doing is this is emulating like an old mastering trick that a lot of mastering engineers started doing a while back in digital, is just running like intentionally clipping their digital converters, because the nice ones, yeah, they did something interesting. There was just like something about the way that they clip that it, you know, like all this other crap that I'm stacking up here for saturation, it sounded nice. It helped get things louder, yada, yada, yada. Oh, I gotta turn my dither on. You know what? I'm just gonna leave the dither off for now because it's an extra little bit of noise we don't have to deal with. Anyway, so this just mimics that kind of clipping, and it helps get things louder without having to push your limiter as hard, is what I found. So
I be in the middle of war.
Oops, wrong.
Hard, cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs. Got my whole.
Yeah, so at the beginning of this, I took my gain down 2 dB from where I was, and now we are. God, look at that fucking vinyl noise. It's so obnoxious. I wish there was an easier way to turn this off.
Hard, cold world, but even.
But yeah, we're getting loud
Hard,
here.
cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter.
Like minus 6 dB is stupid fucking loud. And let me just check. I'm gonna pull up my last rough mix to see where we are in comparison and see whether we're comparable, where we're sounding worse, better, etc. Cool.
Yeah, substantial. It's a hard, cold world, but even colder without you. Looking.
Cool. Versus.
Hard, cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter.
Okay, cool. So we're definitely got a little bit of more low-end control. We're just as loud, but we're not distorting and clipping nearly as much, which is awesome. I'm going to work more, and there's a few more distortions that I'm hearing that I'm going to kind of try to get rid of. But this is definitely helping, and I'm not pushing my limiter nearly as hard, which is great. Let's listen to this one more time.
Start to fade at the higher ground.
Fucking simply.
Chorus. Yeah, I think that's an improvement. You guys can tell me if you disagree. But I think this is a good start. I think this is a good place to go from. So I'm gonna start at the beginning. Let's start at the beginning, and then I'm just gonna start taking things as I hear them.
Yeah, substantial.
Well, right there, I'm already hearing a bunch of distortions. So let's work on that. So let's figure out if that's the kicks or the. No, it's the 808s, because of course it's the 808s.
Substantial.
And let's figure out what that is distorting.
Substantial.
Particular on that second line where he says substantial.
Substantial.
Okay. And
Substantial.
I think it might even just be my limiter.
Substantial. Substantial.
If I do this on safe, maybe?
Substantial. Substantial.
Yeah, okay, so it is actually clipping my my limiter there. Which, what am I gonna do about that?
Substantial.
Though it's not doing that much freaking thing, but okay. Let's pull the attack down and pull the release up a little bit.
Substantial. It's a hard, cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes and substantial. It's a hard, cold, substantial. It's a hard, cold, substantial.
I mean, okay, hold on.
Substantial. It's a hard, cold world. Substantial. It's a hard, cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single link.
So this limiter has this nice feature here of the 1-to-1, which matches whatever your input is with the output. I'm going to have to turn my volume up a little bit here, so you guys aren't going to be able to hear this as well. It's going to be quieter for you, but this will at least let me bypass here and really hear if it's the limiter that's doing that distortion or not.
Substantial. It's a substantial. It's a
Yeah, it definitely is. So what are my options here? Let me pull this down and see if I can get away pushing it with something else. Turn my level down here. Let me pop this back up to -4 and see if it's still doing that type of stuff.
substantial. It's a
So that's cleaner if I do
substantial.
Okay, there it's back. Okay, so let me...
Substantial. It's a hard, cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind.
I mean, that might just be the limit to how much I can push it before it starts getting distorted. I can try a different algorithm here, like modern.
Substantial. It's a hard, cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single. Substantial. It's a hard, cold world, but even colder.
I mean, that gets me back to maybe like a dB under where I was before.
Just try this. Got my hope from the doubters. Memories start to fade. Sweet. Substantial. It's a hard, cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs. Got my hope from the doubters. Memories start to fade.
I'm fine with that. Let me just check my
Substantial.
stuff here.
It's a hard, cold world, but even colder.
Oh, that's another thing, is this is boosting it. So
Substantial.
I might actually want to pull this back low. Let me jump to the end here where things get really
Saint or a
loud.
sinner, my days are my friends are my villains. I come from the village where love is your killer, where love gets you killed if you know when you feel it. Your losses are vicious. Turn on my shooting stars to. You never risk what you got, then you never find shit. Never do what I'm told. Bravery isn't bold. People die who are right about everything that they know, but their finger was slow. Do what you're sold. I go where I go. Whatever happens, happens. I see one eye through the past, and I keep on backing the.
Yeah, okay, that's not what I thought it was.
Never find shit. Never do what I'm told. Bravery isn't bold. People die who are right about everything that they know, but their finger was slow.
Okay. Not doing as much as I was worried about, so that's good.
Never find shit. Never do what I'm told. Bravery isn't bold. People die who are right about everything that they know, but their finger was slow. Do what you're sold. I go where I go. Whatever.
Yeah, let's just do a little less on that guy, and...
Never find shit. Never do what I'm told. Bravery isn't bold. People die who are right about everything that they know, but their finger was slow. Do what you're sold. I go where I go. Whatever happens, happens. Never find shit. Never do what I'm told. Bravery isn't bold. People die who are right about everything that they know, but their finger was slow. Do what you're sold. I go where I go. Whatever happens, happens. I see one eye through the past, and I keep on back in the present. I never find shit.
Back to the beginning.
Substantial. It's a hard, cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs. Got my hope from the doubters. Memories start to fade. Sweet dreams.
One nice thing here is that these are actually fairly well recorded vocals, and I don't feel like I need to do that much to them. There's probably more effects and stuff I could do here, but I've got one compressor on that's combining both the lead and the the support lines, and it's kind of just doing basically everything I need.
Hard, cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs. Got my hope from the doubters. Memories start to fade. Sweet dreams begin to sour. Wind smothers my window. Flame hard to rekindle. World crumble around me, begging God for a signal. Life is never that simple. Lies dismantle temples. That pain that left me crippled. Refine me like a chisel. You find me in the middle of war and peace. Just trying to ease my mental exploring beats. Real.
Okay, one thing that I do think I want to do is I ended up pushing the overall volume to max when I was just setting this up. So I don't really have room to boost him anymore, and I think I'm going to adjust for that by boosting these guys here. I've got like 3 dB of room. And I'll have to adjust the other stuff after it. So let's do that So that's 3 dB. I can pull this down 3 dB, and let's adjust the threshold here.
Hard, cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs, got my hope from the doubters. Memories start to fade, sweet dreams begin to sour. Wind smothers my window, flame hard to rekindle. World crumble around me, begging God for the signal. Life is never that simple. Lies dismantle temples. That pain that left me crippled, refine me like a chisel. You find me in the middle of war and peace. Just trying to ease my mental, exploring beats. Real rhymes for real time. Sweetest gift like Sade. And my name mean it's a classic like Watanabe. Never that hard to find. Hard, cold world, but even.
That's working. I'll do vocal rides after I finish getting everything else set up, because I'm going to work on these drums a bit more in a second.
Hard, cold world, but even colder with.
Yeah, I think I'm also just going to leave these vocals dry. I don't really like I like the way that they just pop out with no reverb. So instead, let's work on my drums. And so I was super lazy with the drums in the demo, which is I literally just slapped OTT on it, and that was it. That was the mix. So here's. So OTT is kind of ridiculous, but this is basically just a preset on the Ableton multiband dynamics thing that people really liked, and it's kind of a crazy, like super compressed high end. So everything above 2.5K is compressed at infinity ratio, and then 1:66 for mids, and I mean it's limited. It's a multiband limiter effectively. And it kind of pushes the high end up a bit more than the input, and then you've got both compression and expansion happening. Or sorry, this is the compression and this is the expansion. So if any level falls under this, it'll actually push it back up, and if anything goes above this, it'll push it down. I mostly am using the expansion part of it. I'm not using that much compression here. I'm compressing the low end a little bit. The sub's basically everything under 88 there. And I forget actually how you get, there's a way to see the attack. Oh, I think it's here. Oh yeah, and the attack and release. And it's like super freaking slow for everything. Even the highs, like 10 milliseconds for highs is a slow attack. 20 milliseconds really slow for mids, and so this is definitely like it's letting all of the knock through and then boosting anything that comes after it. So it's just like a really crazy squashed multi-band slow attack, fast release, compress, or actually slow release. Actually, these are pretty slow releases. And the thing is, I mostly like how that sounds. I don't know if I should like try to do my like normal bus compression, stuff like that. Like normally I'd be going into like compressing the kicks and the snares differently, but like shit kind of works. I don't know. This is definitely actually even debating taking this bus compressor off, or bus what's it, console. Here's something crazy. Let me try doing all the drums on the Neve. I'm really listening to what it's doing to the kick and the 808s here, because it shifts the focus of that bass. And I'm actually going to check this in my headphones really quick, because they go all the way down in a way that my speakers don't. Yeah, the Neve has like this low end thing, but it doesn't knock as hard as the SSL MU. So I think I'm gonna stick with the SSL. But what I do want to work on is the kick, actually. I think I want to get a little more out of the kick here. Specifically this guy.
Hard, cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes
and what exactly do I want to get out of him? I want him to hit a little bit harder. So let me see what I can get happening with the Novatron here. Got enough transient already. So I don't mind the fast, and this guy's not really about the transient. Oh, and I want to hit a little more of that low end. See what that sounds like in context.
Hard, cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs, got my hope.
Nope, I absolutely hate that. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I don't like what that's doing to it at all. Okay. Let's try it. Let's go crazy here. You know what? Yeah, I'm just really not digging what that's doing to the attack. So let's try something else. I'll try the UBK1. I don't usually use this on drums. You know what? No, I guess not. It's really turning it into this like clicky thing that is not what I need here.
Hard, cold world, but even colder without you.
Then maybe the only thing I really want here, I kind of want a little more sustain out of it, to be honest. What am I gonna do that with, I wonder? So I could try a transient designer. That is, where's Neutron 3 transient designer, transient shaper. And let's just try this on a very basic. Ooh, yes. That is pretty much, whoa, okay. I'm going to get rid of that and also get rid of this, and hopefully no more of that shows up. Cool. Thanks, Mom.
Hard, cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs, got my hope from the doubters. Memories start to fade, sweet dreams begin to sour. Wind smothers my window, flame hard to rekindle. World crumble around me, begging God for the signal. Life is never that simple. Lies dismantle temples. That pain that left me crippled, refined me like a chisel. You find me in the middle of war.
Okay, that is now doing the thing I wanted to do. So now let's hear what the kick sounds like in the chorus. me actually pop this into the main kick group and see what that does. Yeah.
For real time, sweetest gift like Sade. And my name mean it's a classic like Watanabe. Never that hard to find me. A rider for the people, do or die. Super side, born to rise above the evil. Walk through fire if I need to get the higher ground. I am down for the fight, I'm my light to the final round.
The other thing is these 808s are probably a little too loud.
Hard, cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind.
It feels good though. I don't want to turn it down.
Hard, cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single link.
Well, here's an opportunity, which is like, let's compress them. I mean, they're already like, it's pretty distorted, but maybe we can get a little more punch, that punch out of it. I think mostly I'm going to end up doing like vocal mixing here. I don't think there's too much, honestly, to do on the beat. What was I going for? Novotron. You can tell that this is not the genre I generally work in. Ooh. Whoa. Hear that weird, like, aliasing thing that's doing? Okay. This is doing something. Make it louder. That's so weird. I've never heard it do that. It's got like a weird, it's like missing a taper or something on the volume. So I'm going to check that in headphones again to make sure it's not just my speakers or my room resonating, because those high notes really jump out at me compared to the low ones. No, they definitely do sound more controlled.
Hard, cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter. Cutting through hard, cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs, got my hope from the doubters. Memories start to fade, sweet dreams begin to sour. Wind smothers my window, flame hard to rekindle. World crumble around me, begging God for a signal. Life is never that simple. Lies dismantle temples. That pain that left me crippled, refine me like a hard, cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind. Hard, cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs, got my hope from the doubters. Memories start to fade, sweet dreams begin to sour. Wind smothers my...
Okay, cool. So then maybe that I can put this back to where it was and it won't be quite as explodey.
Hard, cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs, got my hope from the doubters. Memories start to fade, sweet dreams begin to sour. Wind smothers my window, flame hard to rekindle. World crumble around me, begging God for a signal. Life is never that simple. Lies dismantle temples. That pain that left me crippled, refine me like a chisel. You find me in the middle of war and peace. Just trying to ease my mental, exploring beats. Real rhymes for real time, sweetest gift like Sade. And my name mean it's a classic like Watanabe. Never that hard to find me. A rider for the people, do or die, super side.
Okay, it was his vocal was feeling like it was getting maybe a little bit a little crispy, a little fried. So I'm just pulling down the tape saturation on it.
Hard, cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter.
Though God knows there's enough freaking trap songs with absolutely fried vocals, but that doesn't feel appropriate for substantial here.
Hard, cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs, got my hope from the doubters. Memories start to fade, sweet dreams begin to sour. Wind smothers.
You know what? Let's make that clap hit harder. I think we can make that clap knock a little more. I keep saying knock. Is that weird? And my sort of my go-to for snare type sounds is this Elysia M-Pressor, and it just
Cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter.
it's just punchy AF.
Hard cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs, got my hope from the doubters. Memories start to fade, sweet dreams.
It's always tricky because you'll be seeing like 9 decibels of gain reduction on this, but you do not want to gain match it to that much.
Hard cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs, got my hope from the doubters. Memories start to fade, sweet dreams begin to sour. Wind smothers my window, flame hard to rekindle. World crumble around me, begging God for a signal. Life is never that simple. Lies dismantle temples. That pain that left me crippled, refine me like a chisel. Hard cold world, but even colder without.
Oh hell yeah! Welcome. You sounded freaking great on that track, and sorry I'm not using any of it. I don't know. I was sitting there listening to what you guys all did, and was just like, what am I gonna do with this? And until I hit the hip hop stuff, I was like, oh okay, I can just ignore and not try to deal with the amazing musicianship in the first half of this and just make, a freaking trap remix.
Hard cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs, got my hope from the doubters. Memories start to fade, sweet dreams begin to sour. Wind smothers my window, flame hard to rekindle.
Yeah, you guys, you really packed a whole lot of talent into that one song. Looking forward to seeing the response once it finally comes out. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with where that clap is now. It's just a little more present. It's popping a little more. Yeah, I was definitely not going to be able to get sort of my usual thing of just like, oh, I'm gonna like reharm this a little bit and get some dirty synths and guitars going. I was just like, that was not gonna work for this song. I did get away with that in the chorus though. The chorus is now very, very minor.
Hard cold world, but even colder with.
Not hearing a whole lot of dominant 7 in trap music these days. I don't know about you. Okay, cool.
Hard cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter. Cutting.
Thank you. I'm pretty happy with it too. All right, what else I got here? The hi-hats.
Through hard stairs, got my hope from the doubters. Memories start to window, flame hard to.
Am I gonna compress a hi-hat? Is that something we're gonna do here?
Through hard stairs, got my hope from the doubters. Memories start to fade, sweet dreams begin to.
No, we are not gonna compress hi-hats. Because we're not dumb. The hi-hats are, but could it be brighter is the only thing I'm wondering. Let's see.
Hard cold world, but even colder.
Actually, given that I pulled that out of the hi-hat.
Hard cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs, got my hope.
There's my trap hats.
Hard cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs, got my hope from the doubters. Memories start to fade, sweet dreams begin to sour. Wind smothers my window, flame hard to rekindle. World crumble around me, begging God for a signal.
I mean, that's hitting. I'm just looking for maybe a little bit of glue or something, and okay, I'm gonna do something stupid, and this is almost certainly not gonna work. Mason, this was the thing I was telling you about before, with just like mixing this in super low. Yeah, ooh, that's the sound right there. It is definitely not the sound right there. Whoa! Did not mean to do that. Trying to get basically a balanced sound here. It's doing something. I don't know if I like it. Actually, no, right there, it's hitting hard. Okay, check this out in the mix.
Hard, cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs, got my hope from the doubters. Memories start to fade, sweet dreams begin to sour. Wind smothers my window, flame hard to rekindle.
It's like, it definitely shifts the balance between the kick and the subs a little bit, where like, it feels like the subs are maybe hitting harder, but the kick isn't as big.
Hard, cold world, but even colder without you. Hard, cold world, but even colder without you. Hard, cold world, but
Actually, might even be the snare, like it's pushing the snare down. Let me compress it a little less.
hard, cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs, got my hope from the doubters. Memories start to fade, sweet dreams begin to sour. Wind smothers my window, flame hard to rekindle. World crumble around me, begging God for the signal. Life is never that simple. Lies dismantle temples. That pain that left me crippled refine me like a
Oh, actually, I liked it more on. I was expecting to open my eyes and see this being on because that was the one I landed on was the one I liked less. But I'm actually kind of digging it.
hard, cold world, but even hard, cold world, but even
Yeah, it's really making that snare pop now that I let it out a little more.
hard, cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs, got my hope from
The one thing though is I feel like it's narrowing it, which is weird given that this is not a very stereo sound. Yeah, I don't know if I want to give up that. It's like it's really pushing it up in the middle, and I don't know if I like that. Let me add, because it's also, there's no gain control here. So let me add a utility and just to pull the gain down like a dB. It's so nice having a non-sucky keyboard again. Finally got my replacement keyboard this morning.
hard, cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs, got my hope from the doubt.
Yeah, if I level match it, I actually don't like it as much. It's pushing it up in the mids and robbing it of a little bit of that fullness. So that's not the direction I want to go with it. I want thickness. I want maybe the AR one. I've done this a little bit with the AR one. So in this case, Devil Lock is not the answer, mate. And this is why it's important to level match, because otherwise I could have fooled myself into thinking I liked that more. So setting the threshold to low is the sort of the cleanest thing. I'm actually going to pull it back a little bit, do a little bit of its distortion thing. That's a lot. Okay, there's something happening here that I can maybe dig. Okay. Okay.
World, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs, got my hope from the doubters. Memories start to fade, sweet dreams be hard, cold world, but even colder without you. Hard, cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs, got my hope from the doubters. Memories start to fade, sweet dreams begin to sour. Wind smothers my window, flame hard to rekindle. World crumble around me, begging God for the signal. Life is never that simple. Lies dismantle temples. That pain that left me crippled refine me like a chisel. You find me in the middle of war and peace. Just trying to ease my mental exploring beats. Real rhymes for real time, sweetest gift like Sade. And my name mean it's a classic like Watanabe. Never that hard to find me. A rider for the people doing.
Yep. like it better. Yeah, I think I'm barking up the wrong tree here. Maybe it really doesn't need anything. I don't know. I feel like maybe it needs something, some vibe, some sort of... Maybe let me try tossing on like one of these preamp things. Omega 458A. Whoa, that did a thing to the snare. Maybe like a little too thwacky, actually. Let's try the Neve. Yeah, it darkens it in a way I don't like. These things are so weird, like, because it's emulating Transformers, and I just like they like react weird to things. Oh yeah. Apparently APIs are distorted AF. There's a So it's a tiny bit louder, so I'm gonna turn it down. I think that's on. No, okay. I turned it down too much because the other one's quieter. Okay. Yeah, I still like it more on. All right, I'm just gonna stop fucking with this because clearly it's not getting me anything I like.
Hard cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes.
The one thing that I heard that I did want to do is, so I've got this tom fill here, and I want these tom fills to actually go, because they're just down the center right now, and I actually want them to pan a little bit. And so they start with a snare, so I'm going to ignore that. Do, and... And I wanted to go from right to left because... Oh, wait, are we doing audience perspective here or drummer perspective? I guess we're actually probably doing drummer... Oh, no, wait, but the thing is I match it up against this other fill that I believe goes right to left, so I think we're going to do that. So I guess we're doing audience perspective. What's up? So, right to left. It actually starts a little bit on the right anyway.
Like a chisel, you find me in the middle of war and peace. Just trying to.
And then we want to copy this over to all the other places where I use that. Is that all of them? That's all of them. Great. Okay.
Die super over beats, real rhymes for real time, sweetest gift like Sade, and my name Nina's a classic.
That's the thing I want to do, that guitar. I do want to compress this guitar because I want it to pop a little harder. I want those specifically to like hit. So Do I do it at the end here? This isn't automated. This is just not being used, so that can go away. Yeah, and what's going to be good for that? I guess let's try Novatron, because that's already going to add some more sauce to it, and this is a very saucy sound. Huh. Guess it feels like it's a pretty low energy sound, so it's going to be classic slow attack, fast release. Oh, you're off, that's why. What a great sound. This is what I'm good at, making that sound. Okay, let's see what that sounds like in context.
Been colder without you, looking for kind eyes in every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs, got my hope from the doubters. Memories.
And without it.
Been colder without you, looking for kind eyes in every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs. Been colder without you, looking for kind eyes in every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs, got my hope from the doubters. Memories start to fade, sweet dreams begin to sour. When smoke.
Okay, cool. I'm happier with that. That definitely pops more. And specifically, I wanted to hear it in the last verse because this is where they really like bring up the intensity as Zaid here gets going. Is Zaid his rapper name? Like, is that his like artist name, or was that just like his civilian name?
You overthink almost every choice and you die quick. You never risk what you got, then you never find shit. Never do what I'm told. Bravery isn't bold. People die who will write about everything that they know, but their finger was slow. Do what you're sold. I go where I go. Whatever.
Oh, it's pronounced Zed. Okay, cool. Good to know. Definitely fucked that up. But I did not fuck up this because I like the way that enters much more.
You never risk what you got, then you never find shit. Never do what I'm told. Bravery isn't bold. People die who will write about everything that they know, but their finger was slow. Do what you're sold. I go where I go. Whatever happens, happens. I see one eye through the past and I keep on back in the present.
I'm going to unlink that, though, so that it compresses the left and right separately, just because it was popping a little bit where I felt like it shouldn't be. Yeah. Work. What? What the hell's going on? Why is it not playing? Yeah? Oh, it's still... Did Ableton just eat shit? Did I... What? Yo. I have literally never in my life crashed Ableton. What's going on? How did I break Ableton? Oh, I am gonna send this clip to my buddy who works there. Oh, I got fucking beach balled. No. Okie dokie. Well, that's great. Let's see how much of this gets recovered or if I lost all of it, because that would blow. I didn't lose all of it because I did restart at the very beginning, but... Oh, wow. Holy hell. Okay, here we go. I have... Wow. Like, Pro Tools, whatever, but Ableton, goddamn. I wasn't even... Yes, I would like to recover my work. Thank you very much. And then immediately save it. Man, never freaking happens. Wait, do I still have a contact instrument running? I should have flattened all that. Why did contact wake up? Oh boy. Send thoughts and prayers here, guys. Hopefully all of this comes back. I'm so used to working in Pro Tools where it just like auto backs up everything. Okay, I can hear my vinyl. 10%. 10% of the way there, guys. means I have a lot in this fucking... See, this is just like... Maybe it's not even that Ableton is not as good at mixing, although I do still think that's true, but it's specifically not as good at mixing for me the way that I mix and with the amount of processing I use, at least on this computer. It really does not like how much stuff I stack up on my master bus, for one thing, because it runs all of that on a single core. And so in Pro Tools, I actually, because Pro Tools will do the same thing if you do it on a single channel, but I actually split it up so that it goes over multiple, over 3 separate buses to split up the CPU thing. Although I need to verify that that's still doing something. I don't know if they've changed it in the more recent versions. Oh, that's not good. Oh, fuck. Oh, fucking fuck. Did I lose the whole damn thing? While recovering your work, live crashed again. Yeah, I'm aware. Live can try to recover up to the point at which the crash occurred. Oh, Jesus. How much did I lose? Like, I've never had Ableton crash this hard. I'm pretty stunned right now. Yeah, I've never had this happen in Ableton. And let's see. Oh, cool. And my time machine's not working. When was my last iDrive backup? That's the next scheduled event. I mean, but it wouldn't be... There wouldn't be a file for it to back up, so you know what? It wouldn't matter. Crap. Fun. Fun, fun, fun. So we'll see how much it restores and how much I have to redo. I need to figure out why my time machine isn't working. But again, that would have been the same thing. Like, it wasn't a separate session file, so there wouldn't have been anything for it to grab. Okay, so looks like I was working on the kicks. Oh wow, so that means... Okay, well, I didn't end up doing anything here, but I have to redo... Yep, okay. So we're back to the transient designer on the kicks. Cool. At least I can probably get through this. Well, first of all, we're going to fucking save this. Unbelievable. And isotope, and it was the neutron, 3 transient shaper on the kick group.
Saint or a sinner, my days are my winners, my dreams are my picture, my breakfast is dinner, my gun is my mirror, my friends are my villains. I come from the village where love is your killer, where love gets you killed if you know when you feel it, your loss is a vicious.
Cool, that was a thing, and then I believe I compressed this 808 with Novatron, fast release.
Saint or a sinner, my day. Saint or a
Hard, cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs, got my hope from the doubters. Memories start to fade, sweet dreams begin to sour. Wind smothers my window, flame hard to rekindle. World crumble around me, begging God for the signal. Life is never that simple. Lies dismantle temples, that pain that left me crippled, refined. Be like Hard cold world, but even colder without you. Look,
So by the way, what I'm watching here is this in and out meter, and this is not level, it's energy delta. So what I'm really looking for is for these things to be moving together as much as possible to make sure that my output is not like significantly ahead of my input. And you know, that's why when I turned this down, it didn't actually like decrease it. It just changed the way it moved. It's a weird way that to visualize this, but that's one of the things that UBK and Kush Audio kind of do, is they kind of try to present different ways of thinking about audio rather than like pure level and stuff like that. And like the UBK one, for example, doesn't even have numbers on the meters, and like here, like there's no numbers on this meter.
hard cold world, but even colder without you. Hard cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs.
Here my output's actually a little below my input, so I'm gonna boost it.
Hard cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in hard cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs. Got my hope from the doubters. Memories start to fade, sweet dreams.
Cool, that should be good. So that was the 808s. I didn't do anything to the hats. I put that compressor on the claps, which is Plugin Alliance compressor. Whoops.
Hard cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs. Got my hope from the doubters. Memories start to fade, sweet dreams begin to sour. Wind smothers my window, flame hard to rekindle. World crumble around me, begging God for a signal. Like this.
All right, hold on. There's one that like sounds like it's disappearing. There's my hats group.
Smothers my window, flame.
Oh, hat clap group.
Smothers my window, flame hard to rekindle. 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 World crumble around me, begging God for a signal. Life is never that simple. Lies dismantle temple. Smothers my window. Smothers my window. Smothers my window, flame hard to rekindle. World crumble around me, begging God for a signal. Life is never that simple. Lies dismantle temples. That pain that left me crippled, refine me like a chisel. You find me in the middle of war.
Do anything there? Didn't do any. Trap snare.
Smothers my window.
Actually, while I'm here, I think I at least want to EQ this guy. See if I can get any more. Nah, that's not really the sound for it, is it? But I do want maybe a little more low end on it, so let's take a look at what's. Yeah. Actually, more low end specifically, I kind of wanted. Yeah, that fundamental. Yeah, there we go.
Smothers my window, flame hard to rekindle. World crumble around me, begging God for a signal. Life is never that simple. Lies dismantle temples. That pain that left me crippled, refine me like a chisel. You find. Smothers my window, flame hard to rekindle. World crumble around me, begging God for a signal.
Cool. And then I think I was just doing this tom fill. So, and that was just this guy and doink, doink, to doink. Not very much to like.
I be like a chisel, you find me. I be like a chisel, you find me in the middle of war.
Cool, that's it. grand. Go ahead and save that as well. I'll just save it in the same one. I won't iterate yet. Which brings us back to what I was doing when this whole thing crashed. Yeesh. It's not too bad. I covered that in like 5-10 minutes. And that was Kush, and it was the Novatron. Cool.
I begin the hardcore world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind, hardcore world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter. Cutting hardcore world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter.
Do I want to punish it? Punish it. Let's see how it's hitting that chord. Okay. Yeah, that should be fine.
And through hard stairs, got my hope from the doubters. Memories start to fade, sweet dreams begin to sour. When
And let's hear how it sounds in Zed's chorus or verse. Is that how I say it?
Fun shit. Never do what I'm told. Bravery isn't bold. People die who were right about everything that they know, but their finger was slow. Do what you're sold. I go where I go.
Cool. Okay, while I'm here, let me do some work on the bass. Because I don't think I actually compressed this before. And here's the way I love to do basses of all sorts is this. The UBK one. Whoo boy, that is going nutso. And the thing there is just how much it's rolling off this. So all it's reacting to is like the transients. It just makes the low end enormous. So I'm gonna pull this back down. This is the high pass on the side chain. Yeah, as you can see, it's grabbing quite a bit more now. So I can roll this down. Still too loud. Still too loud. Makes that low end really pop though. Yeah. Oh, it's thick. Not unlike a booty. Make sure that I'm not blowing anything up here. Ooh, that's been off. No! Oh, wait, how much did this fuck up? Hold up, right the fuck up. Okay, wait, how many of those things did it manage to not do? Are these still all okay? Oh, all of the mix bus channels are gone. Okay, well, okay. Yikes. Wait, are my regular channels gone too? Hold up. Tell me this is still there. Okay. Thank God, because that's the one that's super, super tedious to redo.
I'll be in the middle of war and peace, just trying to ease my mental, exploring beats. Real rhymes for real time, sweetest gift like Sade. And my name Nina's a classic like Watanabe. Never that hard to find.
Oh, that one's still there. Weird. I don't know. I don't understand it, guys. I ain't got nothing for you here. That means I need to do it on the drums as well. And then we're gonna save this. Whoo! That's fun. Hear how much thicker that bass sounds now in the chorus? Still gotta pull it down a little more. And the reason I keep restarting it is to turn off the guitar glitch. Otherwise it doesn't, because it's still automated and it's still happening live. It just gets stuck in that state where it's repeating that forever. I have not figured out a way to make Tornado not do that yet, which maybe I will at some point. Hasn't happened yet. Make sure these are all on. Yeah, that's the other thing. Is I am gonna have to redo that. Okay.
Hard, cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter. Cutting through hard.
I like the Neve on the vocals. It makes the mid-range pop a little more, and there tends to not be a ton of super lows there anyway. Okay. What are we doing? So, bass is good. Guitars are probably good. I mean, let's see if there's something more. We can compress that a little bit. Make the glitches not quite as what's the word I'm looking for. So I'm gonna unlink this, but just like they're very centered and they're very, I know they pop out a little too much, I think. Hit the transformer a little harder here. You gotta watch out because that's brightening it up a little bit, and these need to be dark. But actually, thankfully, there's a dark switch.
Never wanted to deal dope, seen the world at its darkest.
Oh, hold on a second. Restream just crashed. Still broadcasting here. Okay, yeah, cool. If you said anything in the last 10 seconds, I didn't see it. Man, I'm really taxing the computer here. Let's go ahead and give this a save. Okay, cool. This is why I don't mix in Ableton. It just fucks everything up. What else do I got here? I got the keys.
Hardcore world, but
Oh, I forgot that I had Helix Native going on this. So this is fun. I just grabbed a whole bunch of lab sounds for my keys, which is Spitfire's like free libraries that they upload every once in a while. I forget exactly what they are. This is like some weird tape piano thing, and this is like a whirly sound. And I just ran them through a distortion pedal. This is the original sound. And that's what I'm doing to them. Which I think is kind of sick.
hardcore world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs, got my hope from the doubters. Memories start to fade, sweet dreams begin to sour. Wind smothers my window, flame heart.
Does that need compression? Maybe? I don't know. Let me make sure I'm still not overloading anything here.
Hardcore world, but even colder with
check my compression. Cool. Not hitting anything super crazy here. Let's take a quick listen to where the demo was at. That is not what I was trying to launch. Messages, go away. No, don't read my mom's text messages. And transfer. Okay.
Cutting through hard stairs, got my hope from the doubters. Memories start to fade, sweet dreams will be fine. We in the middle of life is never that simple. Lies dismantle temples.
Yeah, it's different for sure. No. Oh, I'm so glad I just saved. Oh, it fucking did it again. Holy fucking shit. Oh, and let me make sure I actually might not have embedded the chat in the stream, so. At this point, getting it out into Pro Tools would be way the fuck too much work. But Jesus. I'm gonna try to get through this quick now because I don't know how much time I got left and just save constantly. Yeah, good thing I literally saved 4 minutes ago. No, I'm not going to bother because it's just going to fail again. Well, you saw it here first, guys. I managed to make Ableton as unreliable as Pro Tools. This is actually my superpower. I swear to God, if this doesn't fucking load, I'm going to murder somebody. get to see text from my mom, get to watch me break software that is known for its reliability. Yeah, it's pretty different compared to the demo, right? It's a lot more controlled. The demo is like much more. Here, maybe let me launch the demo just in a in like QuickTime, so that maybe it's because like maybe Finder's fucking doing it. So here is where we started.
Yeah, substantial. It's a hard, cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes at every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs, got my hope from the doubters.
Here's where we ended up.
Yeah, substantial.
Not clipping.
It's a hard, cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes at every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs, got my hope from the doubters. Memories start to fade, sweet dreams.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I might. One thing I do think I want to do is. Oh, okay. Here's another thing I'm gonna do. So I've got this lovely isotope tonal balance control, and I am going to bass heavy hip hop. Just gonna check to make sure I'm not completely off balance with my.
Hard, cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes at every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs, got my hope from the doubters. Memories start to fade, sweet dreams begin to sour. Wind smothers my window, flame hard to rekindle. World crumble around me, begging God for the signal. Life is never that simple. Lies dismantle temples. That pain that left me crippled, refined. Just rhymes for real time, sweetest gift like Sade. And my name mean it's a classic like Watanabe. Never that hard.
So I got this build-up happening around 400.
Hard, cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes at every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs, got my hope from the doubters.
So maybe that's just the vocal. Let's check it in the chorus. So I was worried I had too much low end, but clearly that's not the case. If anything, I might need to control it a little more. Let me look again. Really. Okay, so the bass is clearly big there.
Hard, cold world, but even colder with
fucking glitch.
Hard, cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes at every single encounter. We start to fade, sweet dreams begin to sour. Wind smothers my window, flame hard to rekindle. World crumble around me, begging God for the signal.
Let's check the second.
Real folks who never wanted to deal dope. Seen the world at its darkest and bleakest and still hope. Know that kindness ain't a weakness, just a sign of our uniqueness. Hard as you work to get it, that's how hard you work to keep it. Not a secret, I just rap to offset my setbacks. Trying to get the bounty like I'm jet black, so respect that. Qualifier like a Mike Eagle. Rapping for my people, leave the mic smoking like I'm Spike Spiegel. They say business and pleasure it don't mix, but when I'm with my real folks, there ain't.
So let's actually, it seems like I could use a little more of that low mid, like the low mid beef. So let's add some. Have to pick an EQ here. Let's try, okay, I don't use this Cush hammer very often, but let me try the hammer. And I want that going after the clariphonic, but before my compression. So that was looking like it was maybe around 250.
Real folks who never wanted to deal dope. Seen the world at its darkest and bleakest and still hope. Know that kindness ain't a weakness, just a sign of our uniqueness. Hard as you work to get it, that's how hard you work to keep it. Not a secret. I just rap to offset my setbacks. Trying to get the bounty like I'm jet black. So respect that. Qualifier like a Mike Eagle. Rapping for my people, leave the mic smoking like I'm Spike Spiegel. They say business and pleasure, it don't mix. But when I'm with my real
That is a big fucking difference, huh?
real folks who never wanted to deal dope. Seen the world at its darkest and bleakest and still hope. Know that kindness ain't a weakness, just a sign of
This is why I love this thing, because, like, no kidding, it was really missing that. I didn't realize how much it was missing that, but that makes it sound so much bigger. This. Okay, so that's the vocal. Okay, so the chorus is pretty balanced to where I want it to be. So let's just check the last verse.
Saint or a sinner, my days are my winners, my dreams are my picture, my breakfast is dinner, my gun is my mirror. And my villains, I come from the village where love is your killer, where love gets you killed if you know when you feel it, your losses are vicious. Turn all my shooting stars to an asteroid. You use your eyes too much, I flow with no focal point. You overthink almost every choice and you die quick. You never risk what you got, then you never find shit.
The thing is, I don't know if I believe it on that.
Village.
I guess I could. I mean, let's try. Let's compress my lows, and then maybe that'll help out. So this is claiming I have too much sub. Well, not exactly sub. Well, no, yeah, it is sub. It's like this stuff up here. So definitely below the stuff below 80. So let me grab my valve filter Pro MB, and I'll do this as the very last thing in the chain. And let's do there.
Saint or a sinner, my days are my winners, my dreams are my picture, my breakfast is dinner, my gun is my mirror, my friends are my villains. I come from the village where love is your killer, where love gets you killed if you know when you feel it, your losses are vicious. Turn all my shooting stars to an asteroid. You use your eyes too much, I flow with no focal point. You overthink almost every choice and you die quick. You never risk what you got, then you never find shit. Never do what I'm told, bravery isn't bold. People die who will write about everything that they do what you're sold, I go where I go, whatever happened. I through the past and I keep on back in the present. I used to bask at the end and now I'm asking the questions, grasping my weapon on top of my exit. I kill me the dragon, I'm back on the steps of the gate. They waiting for me, let me carry the weight.
All right, so that definitely is helping with it.
Hard, cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs, got my hope from the doubters.
Oh, cool. Yeah, Isaac, I was telling, I believe was it Kevin? I lost the name since my chat thing crashed, but the drummer, like, you guys did a really, really fantastic job on that cover. It's wild.
Hard, cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter. Cutting through hard stairs, got my hope from the doubters. Memories start to fade, sweet dreams begin to sour. Wind smothers my wood, hard to rekindle. The signal, life is never that simple. Lies dismantle temples, that pain that left me crippled. Refine me like a chisel. You find me in the middle of war and peace. Just trying to ease my mental, exploring beats. Real rhymes for real time, sweetest gift like Sade. And my name mean it's a classic like Watanabe. Never that hard to find me. A rider for the people, do or die. Super side, born to rise above the evil. Walk through fire if I need to get the higher ground. I am down for the fight of my life to the final round.
I mean, I'll play with that. This might be the type of thing, honestly, that, especially if I might. God, look at my fucking master chain. What am I doing with my life here? This is most. Oh wait, I'm gonna try turning this off and see what it does to my CPU. Oh wait, but I have to actually, like, can I do it? Okay, wait, that's not that. Hold on, I'm gonna save this before I try this. But this has got to be like at least, I don't know, 30% of everything I'm doing here. Oh my, yeah. It went from 55 to 20. I don't know how to mix without doing this, though. This is sort of my thing. Like, I truly envy the people that can do this with just, like, they just throw, like, one compressor and an EQ on the master, and that's their master bus, and I am not that guy. I'm just not. Okay, let's work on the vocals. I think everything else is in a pretty good spot. Yeah, exactly. Like, you guys just have an absolutely bonkers amount of talent going on in that whole thing. So first of all, yeah, okay, so I'm gonna have to actually, like, compress this out, because I'm doing one compressor for literally everything for this just absolutely unnecessary amount of vocals here. Yeah, I haven't. I'm really looking forward to hearing the final mix and what it sounds like with that fancy thing that Mason just told me about that he got that I can't mention. Or maybe shouldn't mention? I don't know if I can't mention it. Anyway. Chorus Fox. Okay, so we're going to disable this. And we're going to go through this piece by piece and see what we're really looking at. And also I did complete oh no, I didn't do complete LCR. I brought it in a little bit. I'm slicker than I thought. Okay, for one thing, so I'm going to separate this out into lead and backing. Shihori, BG, and these are getting their low end chopped off. Because that do not need to be there at all. And then I guess let's be lazy about it. No, I do not think. I think there were more background vocals that I didn't even import into the session because I looked at this and I was just like, God, why? Turn off auto gain. I've got one male vocal in here. I've got Raj in here. Is there more, or should I get that in here? Am I missing it? Am I fucking it up without it? And going to unstereo link this. All right, yeah, send it. I will, I got it. I won't listen to it on the stream for obvious reasons, but I'll check it out after and, maybe, yeah. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I'm just, no, too much can go wrong with that, Mason. I'm not even gonna... enough has already gone wrong on this stream that I am going to avoid any unnecessary risks.
To the final
All right, and let's get my favorite vocal compressor going here. I do the same. It's weird, yeah. I use the UBK1 exactly the same way on vocals. Not exactly the same way that I use them on bass, but a very similar way to how I use them on bass. And I just think it sounds amazing. Too much. Wow, this is a dynamic performance. Trying to set this up in a way where I don't have to ride it too much, but I probably will have to ride it too much. Whoa, What? It says Shihori, and I have Shihori soloed. That's sick. But wait, are you talking? I have Uyanga down here. Okay, cool. All right, yeah, no, I was like, did I mess up my file names or yeah? This is. That actually, you know what? That even sounds more like a Disney singer to me. Jesus. Yeah, that's the other thing is like, I know you got a bunch of like fancy, famous people and stuff working on this, but I don't even know who most of them are. I could just be like, oh yeah, wow, this is a lot of really impressive performances. Okay.
悲しみが知りたいだけ泥の代わり使った
Yeah, but that's still like you can be industry folk and still have an impressive resume.
To the final
I'm gonna pull the backgrounds down just a touch.
To the final
Actually, and I'm hearing what the issue is. So I do want a little more of this. And I do want to push this a little more.
To the final
It's not even on. That's what's going on. I mean, I've worked with a couple people that are pretty cool. I wouldn't say that overall I have like that impressive of a resume. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to match these up a little bit.
To the final
Okay, hold on. You're playing as your resume. Okay. Wait, that's really well matched up. What was I hearing that was out? Was it you? What did you sing? There's one thing that just popped out at me sounding out. Right there, that was it. He gets to that sh sound. Okay. Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna give him that swing because I'm told that without it, it don't mean a thing. Ugh. Welp. Why does Ableton do it like this? This is so weird to me. Wait, where is it? Here we go. Okay. Turn this off. Oh, it actually is before this. It's more like here, which, there we go. Oh no, that entire, oh, okay, I see what happened. It's this then. Okay, and we want Complex Pro. Oops. It's a good thing that the sound is like chorused out to begin with. A little later. There it is. Okay, and now let's do the same thing here. Yeah, no, it works. Like, and it actually helps me out here because then the warping is less obvious. Not like I have them up that high in the mix anyway. There we go. Yeah, I could see that. Okay, and I'm probably gonna ride that a little bit because there's something in here. I don't know, it might even be a tuning thing. Is he hanging on ga too long now? Let's go back in there and adjust that. And cool.
To the final
Might need to play with this a little bit as well. Folk blues, that is sticking out. But it's just because he's singing something different. I think maybe once I compress it, it'll work. No. He's hitting it later. Blues, and everyone else is singing. I guess they, yeah, okay. So you know what? Let me just go ahead and actually compress his vocal then. I'm actually not sure that it is out of time. I think that once the level's evened out, it's gonna work a little later. So let me pop this bad boy on here. Or maybe it'll do the opposite and actually just exacerbate it.
Folk blues, folk blues, folk blues. Folk blues.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna pause on that for the time being, and we'll maybe revisit it after I take a look at the other backing stems that you might be able to provide me. Okay, but I am gonna copy this over into the other chorus. Cool. So that way it'll be fixed in both places, and back to the bottom you go. Nope. Wait, is that the right place? No, it did not mean to put you into Uyanga's group. Oh, God, this... Ableton! Alright. Cool. So, I have a sound on... right now. Alright, so let's do the same with Uyanga here, who really has an unnecessary amount of... Okay, so, yeah, and there's the center ones, too. What am I doing here? Wait a minute. There's nothing on here. Oh, do I not need to worry about these? Because that would be killer. Okay, I guess these just didn't happen in that part, so they get bulleted. Yes, that makes my life easier. Cool. Okay, cool. So if I've got Shihori here, I'm just thinking about how to pan this out. So I've got her hard left, right, as well as the lead in the center. I can pull these way in. Let's do 25s. Oops, that was the wrong one. I meant it with this one. 25. 25. That's the wrong thing. Where are you? Okay, I already like that better. And you. So we have 3 here. And what am I going to do? So leads. Maybe I can keep these out. Or let's put these at that 40 spot to give them some space. Are they all the same? Mostly. It's all just a bend. Okay. And then let's see how that all sounds together. Sounds like I'm hitting some distortion somewhere. Because I'm guessing stuff got louder. Oops.
Real folk blues. Real folk blues. Real folk blues. Real folk blues.
This guy also needs to have low end cut off.
Real folk blues. Real folk blues.
There's some low end funk. Some low mid.
Real folk blues.
To the final round. To the final round.
Okay.
The real folk.
Might as well just put a filter here in the very. Actually, I don't. You know what? I'm gonna do Fab Filter for this, just because I trust their filters a little bit more for some reason. It's probably placebo. Probably doesn't matter.
The real folk blues.
Let's say 100. We don't need anything below 100 here.
The real folk blues.
Okay. And just make sure I'm not hitting distortion here.
The real folk blues. The real folk.
Guessing it's something here.
The real folk.
Nope.
The real folk blues. The real folk.
Is it you?
The real folk. The real folk blues. The real folk blues.
It's not hitting the clipper. Let's try taking these off.
The real folk.
I mean, it kind of is just
The
a
real folk.
hot sound. Okay. So anyway, I was getting back to compressing. Younger.
The real folk blues. 悲しみが知りたいだけ泥の代わり使った人生も悪くはない一度きりで
She's sounding a little thin to me.
本当の心の顔に使った
Wow, she really just does not have low frequency content in her voice. This is fascinating.
心の顔に心の顔
心の川にこの川に使った人生も
That's
こ
the
の
compressor.
この川に使った
Yeah, it's really far forward, but it's specifically like it's really hitting that mid-range and high-range stuff, and it also might be the mic that she's singing into, but it's just like usually I expect there to be just more going on down there in those frequencies. I'm not seeing it.
この川に使ったこの川
Let me actually do this after compression,
この川に
because yeah, I'm trying to like bring this stuff
こ
forward.
の川に
Yeah, for there to be like nothing happening at like 150, even for a female singer, is bizarre.
この川に使った
So let me just do like a really nice, actually, no. Yeah, just gentle. Yeah, no, I haven't either. It's really weird. Again, this might be whatever mic she recorded with. So that is at least part. Mic and preamp could be chopping some of that off. Or she's a freak. I don't know.
この川にこの川に使った
That's a place I'm clipping.
この川に使った
So that's part. Let me make sure I'm not doing the same thing over here.
この川にこの川に
Mason, do you have any idea what you recorded with?
この川に使った人生も悪くはない一度きりでこの川に使ったこの川に
This density knob is a weird control of some sort between attack and release, like basically pulling it down. I think speeds up attack and slows down release, but the exact relationship is undefined.
この川に使った
I'm basically trying to get it to where I'm just kissing the meters a little bit.
この川に使った人生も悪くはない一度この川に
I'm gonna let Chihori take the actual lead here.
本当の悲しみが知りたいだけこの川に使った人生も悪くはない一度きりで
Could do the same thing with the backgrounds here. Oh yeah, let me make sure this is natural phase. Not that it really matters because there aren't other mics for it to be against, but let's just keep our phase rotation to a minimum when possible. Wow. Check if my chorus guitars are too loud, and they are. I think now that I'm controlling controlling the level of the vocals a little bit more that I was. Some of the other stuff that I had to push louder, I don't have to push quite as far. I am actually going to compress this a little bit less though, because it now, like, I really hear it hitting the compressor, and I'm lazy and I don't want to ride it quite as much. So that's the kind of engineer I am. You know what, maybe I'm just hitting my compressors that hard. Ugh, the way I'm sitting is messing me up right now. I might have to call this soon. You know what, I think maybe I just have this too loud. I'll just turn the whole bad boy down. And let's see where my raps are.
Real folks who never world that is dark.
Do we have too much background vocal? No, but maybe I touched too much leads. And then I can turn everything back up. One thing I did, and this is something I added recently. Did you just... Okay. I just had a scare where I thought that maybe it froze again, so I'm gonna say real freaking quick here. God. Okay, but yeah, I doubled the hi-hats in the chorus with the trap hats. And now they're sticking out a little bit too much, so I'm going to just lower them in the chorus. Oh, wait. What the hell is that? Speaker on. Why is that even? Track volume. What the hell just happened? Why is... Did I... There we go. Actually, I think I want to do something with these chorus hats. Oh, there's nothing there. Why does that sound like it's only affecting the left side? Wow, okay, well I can pull this up even further then. do want to compress the hats, but mostly just in the chorus. Make sure it still works in the verses. Yeah? Alright.
Hard, cold world, but even colder without you. Looking for kind eyes in every single encounter.
Yo, is the stream still working? Looks frozen. Oh, it's working in OBS. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Okay, nope, still going. Alright. Just apparently frozen in the restream window. Okay, cool. Chat's working, whatever. It's just the little preview thing I have over here for restream froze. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, vocals. Whoa. What did I just do? Undo drop clips. Okay.
To the final damn, for the fight, I might like to the final
Never wanted to deal.
Okay, so it's still too loud.
fire if I need to get the higher ground. I am down for the fight, I might like to the final round.
Let me just hear where I had it in. God dang it.
Memories. Need to get the higher ground. I am down for the fight, I might like to the final round.
Did I do? Wait. That's another thing that Ableton does that like I keep accidentally triggering somehow. Alright, listen to this again.
Evil walk through fire if I need to get the higher ground. I am down for the fight, I might like to the final round. Fire if I need to get the higher ground. I am down for the fight, I might like to the final round.
So yeah, it definitely ends up. You know what? I think I am gonna change. I had this on the Neve because I like the brightness, but I think I'm actually gonna. Oh, but it'll do it for. Boo! Then you, because it'll also do it for the rappers, which I don't think I want to do. But I do want to soften it up for these, so I think I gotta change this to group 6. Put that down. So then now I need to go through all of these and change you to group 6. God dang it. Wait, I could probably do this with... Nope, I can't. I thought I was going to be able to do it with keys, and I can't. Well, at least there's like 4 less tracks than I would have had to do otherwise. Basically, it sounded really mid-rangey, a little fried to me, so I want to even it out, and this is one of the things that is definitely affecting that. Also, maybe need to relax my EQs on them a little bit. That already helps.
Damn, for the fight, I might like to the final round.
Who else did I EQ hard? It's not that bad. Shori BG, it might be you. Yeah, this one I hit pretty hard.
Damn, for the fight, I might like to the final round.
What are you doing to me? What's going on? What? What is my CPU doing? Hold on. Let's see what's eating my CPU here. Live OBS Chrome. All right. We can just exit right out of Chrome here. And quit. Hopefully the rest of this still works. Sounds like there's a little mismatch there. Yeah, one of them starts moving and the other doesn't. Oh. So Shihori only does a jump up, but Uyanga goes down and up. And she only goes. And I don't think they sing that line anywhere else, so I can't get away with editing it. Don't know if I want to deal with tuning it. So it's gone. And it's gone. Okay, I don't know what the Japanese lyrics mean. What does the line that I just cut mean? Because whether that works might depend on whether or not that line is important and whether it makes sense for the second vocal to drop out on it. I guess I just do. No, it doesn't work from a production standpoint because I don't do it the first time. God damn it. I guess I can just dip the volume at that one spot. Let's see if I can get away with that. That at least gives me the effect without that little inconsistency popping up quite as much. Okay.
Rise above the evil, walk through fire if I need to get the higher ground. I am down for the fight, I might light to the final round.
So here's some actual mixing moves. I'm automating volumes, look at me. So that first punch needs to be a little louder. And then, well, I guess actually, maybe, you know what? Nope, not yet. Not being a real mixer yet. I'm just going to push the backgrounds because that's what actually needs to be louder. I also want them to be a little brighter, I think. Yeah. You know what I'm actually going to do this with is I'm going to grab the, where is it? Clariphonic. Because it's really good at solving exactly this problem where things need a little bit of brightness and a little bit of low mids cut out.
To the final round.
Real sadness.
To the final round.
Okay. What about that one line? I mean, not that it matters, but specifically the part that I cut out was Tsukada, which I don't know what that word. I think it's just one word probably, so I don't know what that means. And then maybe I'll push.
Down for the fight, I might light to the final round.
You know what? I'm actually let's bring these in even further. So let's do these at 30. Oh, okay. So that's what was happening.
Yeah.
So yeah. When in Ableton, after you like select something, like if I use my mouse to turn a volume down and then I hit space, it'll still be highlighted and think I'm trying to type a value, and that's why I keep getting all those weird volume jumps. Okay, so bring that into 30. Let's pull these guys into like, sure, 18 sounds good. Deselect that.
Down for the fight, I might light to the final round.
Now let's just turn Raj down.
Down for the fight, I might light to the final round.
And then now that we're here, let's get some less sucky reverbs. Okay, I'm gonna leave this because I was also using this on the drums. I kind of like where that is, but I don't. What does it create in the return? Oh, Option Command T. And where's my 2C audio stuff? Breeze 2. So we want something nice and lush here, which I think is it one of the old ones? A Tranquil Place. This one I like a lot. Lock the wet, and I'm still gonna EQ after it, but we're gonna start with just feeding all the vocals into that first.
We lose.
versus this is what we had before. Yeah. Not subtle. Not a subtle difference. And where's my audio? Yeah. Just do the lightweight built-in stuff here. Save some CPU. Actually, I wonder if I should do this going in. See what that sounds like. Ah, okay. Yeah, well, in that case, I don't want to cut it out because the unison is going to help. I didn't know that that was going to help the thing. Ugh. The hell am I talking about? Sorry, I got a message and it was distracting me. I shouldn't have the phone near me. But yeah, it's like soaked. I guess that having the unison there it sounds more soaked. It sounds more saturated. I actually like that better, weirdly. I didn't think I would. Actually, and let's hear... Okay, I'm gonna do both of these at about the same level. And we're going to disable send. Whoop, wrong button. Oh, I forgot. I didn't enable my mouse pose and my keys. I'll do that next time. Okay. Then disable that one and re-enable this one. Yeah, the 2C is definitely richer, more wetter sounding. There's some little thing that's bugging me about it. What is bugging me about it? Oh, pre-delay. We gotta crank that baby up. Whoa, hold on. Classic high, classic medium. Versus... I think that's diffusion? I think I like low. Oh, that's interesting. So that's changing the earlier reflection. Let's just listen to it. I want to smear it a little bit. Kind of like that. There's that bouncy thing. I'm wondering if I want a more like vibey analog-y delay.
Never wanted to deal dope. Seen the world at its darkest and bleakest and still hope. Know that kindness ain't a weakness, just a sign of our uniqueness. Hard as you work to get it, that's how hard you work to keep it. Not a secret. This is for my real folks who never wanted to deal.
Man, that sounds like really soaked compared to where I was before. Let me pull this down even further.
This is for my real folks who never wanted to deal dope. Seen the world at its darkest and bleakest.
And Ran here needs a little bit of boost here at the beginning.
This is for my real folks who never wanted to deal dope.
Okay. Oh, I have the same issue here that I had with Substantial, which is that this needs to go up. Let's go ahead a full 6, bring this down, and adjust your compression.
This is for my real folks who never wanted to deal dope. Seen the world at its darkest and bleakest and still hope. Know that kindness ain't a weakness, just a sign of our uniqueness. Hard as you work to get it, that's how hard you work.
Okay.
This is for my real folks.
So this is for my real folks, needs to come up. Wait, what are you adjusting? No, mixer. Okay.
This is for my real folks who never wanted to deal dope. Seen the world at its darkest and bleakest. Real folks who never wanted to deal dope. Seen the world.
Is that just quieter, or is that getting eaten by the 808?
Never wanted to deal dope. Seen.
Yeah, that's just quieter.
Never wanted to deal dope. Seen the world at its darkest and bleakest and still.
And so the 808s can come down because they're not going against anything here. So because of the limiting and the compression, they're just popping right the hell out.
Wanted to deal dope. Seen the world at its darkest.
So we'll just turn them down until that kick hits.
Wanted to deal dope. Seen the world. Wanted to deal dope. Seen the world at its darkest and bleakest and still hope.
Maybe we'll.
Real folks who never wanted to deal dope. Seen the world at its darkest and bleakest.
Oops.
Real folks who never wanted to deal dope. Seen the world at its darkest and bleakest and still hope.
Check that in my headphones. Make sure I'm not doing something stupid.
Real folks. Real folks who never wanted to deal dope. Seen the world at its darkest and bleakest and still hope. Know that real folks who never wanted to deal dope. Seen the world at its darkest and bleakest and
What? Just lose connection to... Oh, it's because of the I Show You driver. Are you guys still get me on the stream? Yeah, okay. Wow. Fun. Okay.
real folks who never wanted to deal dope. Seen the world at its darkest and
It's like the buggiest live stream. Okay. I think actually I might be calling it quits for tonight.
world at its darkest and bleakest.
I think I've done a lot of good here, and I want to listen to the thing Mason sent me, and I want to listen to what this sounds like in my headphones while I'm washing the dishes and in the car and stuff. So I'm just going to save this again because why the hell not? And we're going to bounce out. And this is still not quite ready to be called a release candidate, but I'm actually gonna... I was just doing this straight to Dropbox before. You know what? No, because this is not a release candidate, I'm gonna just do this here like this. And then after that, I'm gonna listen to this. I'm probably gonna need to do a whole bunch of vocal rides. And I'll get some other ideas for little places I can do a little something something and things that I did here tonight that I need to fix. And I'll finish this bad boy up. Absolutely, man. Yeah, no, I'm happy to. If anyone watching this has questions for me or comments or whatever, just hit me up on any of my things. I do one-on-one production lessons and mix reviews and what have you. Yeah, just hit me up. I'm happy to talk about this stuff. I'm a huge nerd. This is all I do, and I'm super into it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off this for the night. Y'all have a good one. I'll probably come back and stream some video games sometime later this week.